There are questionable things in car park and multiplayer that will remain a mystery. Unsolved and unexplainable. Intended or not. It doesn't leave the question. Why? The mountain map got reworked recently on the new update, changing the overall environment and atmosphere. Back then, the mountain was just flat and plain, less trees and dead atmosphere. A simple and functional map to trail off-road is the only purpose, except on this one area. This simple-looking small village has a disturbing and dark history, now called the City of Tree. If you're an old player of car parking multiplayer, you'll know the original name of this small town. For those who didn't know, this is Brightmarsh suburbs, a hotspot for car meets and gathering because of its simplicity and Instagrammable place. During the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of car meets and events are held here. Because of that, a lot of players are starting to notice a sign. This sign started the creepypasta stories in car parking multiplayer, where a lot of players speculate about this abnormalities and questionable things. Since it's a car game, not a horror game. Remember guys, this was discovered in pandemic where a lot of players are at home. It was a hot topic back then that some players posted it online, curious. That's when the wildfire starts to spread. Some players discovering more questionable things, like the creepy ghost at the window, the bloody girl vinyl decal, and more. For those wondering, why this sign? Before the 4.75 update, this sign has a disturbing thing that some players don't like: the bloodstains in the sign. Stories, rumors, theories set in that the bloodstains belong to this woman, still seeking and never found peace in the afterlife. Because of the existing signs we already have, thinking all of this are coincidence. It's like there's gotta be some meaning behind all of this. If Olsis intended this thing, there's something we need to find. As this topic arose through the internet, to the point that it's super trending, and then began the rise of creepypasta and car parking multiplayer, creating videos like Scary Things Found in CPM, Top 10 Spooky, and the famous ghost in the window. Because of this, Olsis forcefully removed the bloodstain on the sign on the next update. According to an anonymous post, this move is to lessen the scary part of this game, which is doubtful to the other players of the community. But also during this time of 4.75 update, most of the players are getting back to its normal life, as quarantine and lockdown is lifted in most countries. The sudden change of the Brightmarsh sign was unnoticed. Comparing it now, you can barely recognize the mountain map you once knew. That a lot of new players coming in and the old players are gone. Brightmarsh suburbs is fading into the abyss of history. Let's go back to the 4.75 update, where they updated the sign. This is the 4.75 update, the time that they removed those bloodstains. They changed the fonts of it. For those questioning why 4.75 version, because this was the first version that changed that sign. But they didn't remove or tweak the window texture of the ghost. We can still see her here. They can be also seen at the House Island map. CPM today already removed this window texture. The only thing you can do to witness this is to download the old version of car parking multiplayer, 4.80 version below. The only thing left related to the ghost in the present day of car parking multiplayer is this vinyl decal that still exists to this day. The creepy woman holding hands with a girl. As you can see, it's still here. Even they got her removed and her markings left this vinyl decal, which we're going to be talking about in the next episode.